So I have heard of these guys, but I don't know anything about them. What's up guys, GeorgeTheCloud here, welcome to the channel and welcome to my live. Joe Satriani and Steve Vai, or Vai? How do you pronounce it? Dancing, official video. I know they are guitarists, at least Steve for sure. I did react to him once. He did a collaboration with two cellos, Highway to Hell, but that's really about it. I think they're older from, they've been going for a long time, since the 80s, I'm assuming. But let's see what the description says here. The band's new single Dancing marks the latest chapter in Satriani band's, creative evolution. It follows the duo's first two releases, the sweeping cinematic instrumental The Sea of Emotion Part 1 and the high-octane rocker I Want to Play My Guitar. Together, these tracks have showcased both the emotional depth and unbridled energy that define the Satriani band sound, a seamless fusion of melody, virtuosity, and the kind of musical chemistry only 5 decades of friendship can produce. 5 decades! So, yeah, literally from the 70s then. Man, if you guys have more suggestions for these guys, please write it in the comments, but I'm gonna get into the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you would like to support my music journey, check out my Patreon over here. Makes a big difference. Okay, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's get started.
Gentlemen, can I first say how excited I am to be a part of this team? I mean, the guitar stuff you do, wow. It's good stuff. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, what's with the donuts?
Forget about it. I have one concern. I don't see any dancing. The problem with this right here, no one can tell what the hell's going on. Your fingers are too small. Fucking tiny. And that's not your fault. Everyone's got little fingers. You're in the cheap seats. No one can see anything. What am I spending my money on? People need telescopes now to see your show, to see your fingers. They need microscopes to see your fingers. People don't have the budget of NASA to go to a concert. What people do want is this, the body. The body, motion, energy, moving around. They want to see backflips. They want to see jump
flips. Flip.
They want that. Don't use the plants as a napkin. Don't touch the plants. I'm so sorry. He is my nephew, and there's something wrong with him. So, where were we? What we need is a dancer. Someone to embody the music, to become the fingers. So you can quit hiding. You can quit hiding, and you can come out of the shadows and tell the truth finally. That's what the audience wants. I've been studying this for a while.
Man, this is starting to look like a car insurance commercial, but I definitely enjoy the comedy aspect of it and all the little bits that they're doing here.
But who do you have in mind?
I've got an idea.
Dance auditions, okay. this was kind of genius. By the way, where was the casting, the open call? I would have showed up. I don't know what I would have done, but I would have done something. First things first, we hit the like. I subscribe to, who am I subscribing to here? To Joe and to Steve Vai or Vi himself. Okay, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Why is this genius? Because it's kind of bridging two generations together in a way that is actually entertaining and that makes sense. Like, how do I describe this? They're both from a different era, right? Different times. They had their success in, you know, the 70s, the 80s, the era of rock and roll. Right now, we are living in completely different times. It is not something that's popular. There's different kind of music that is being played on the radio right now. So just, you know, different times call for extreme measures, I guess. And so what they decided to do here is just kind of combine different artistic forms and give the floor to you know, what I would say the new generation, or what, you know, what's happening right now. So like, if the two of them had come out and they were taking selfies themselves and doing the dancing and the moving around, it wouldn't have worked out because it's not their thing. It would have come off as cringy, as the kids say. But the fact that they're, you know, kind of taking a step back, they're playing the guitar, they're doing the thing, but then you have all these other type of entertainment going on, breakdancing, you know, moving around. There's different types, like a clown, a magician, a tap dancer, just like so many different types of forms going on here. And also the comedic aspect, right, at the beginning with like, okay, we need the idea. I think the manager is a really good, like, puzzle piece in this video, from the two of them to the new generation, or the people that are performing. I don't know who this guy is, but he looks important. So yeah, you know, please let me know in the comments. But actually, this was really entertaining. This should have more views. This was way better than like I had in mind, because that's the thing. I was thinking before watching this, all right, they're guitar players dancing, like how is this gonna go? In my head I'm like, oh no, maybe don't do it, right? What you could be doing. But they decided to go this avenue and kind of put the spotlight in other people. So that's actually genius, because they're taking the like the pressure off themselves, and now the attention is on the performers of the dance, but they're doing it in a way that's like kind of quick and supposed to be just like fun, something like spur of the moment, you know, improvised, because they're auditions and they're doing a ton of them. So you get variety. It keeps moving, right? You're like, okay, who's next? What's gonna happen? I'm saying it. This is a genius concept, and I hope people are seeing it, you know, the way I just explained it. Like, it's not maybe as simple as you would think, or maybe the idea itself, it is kind of out there, but the execution was perfect on here. Because on paper, if you were to write this down, okay, what are we gonna do for this music video, and you write down all this stuff, it's like, oh man, this can come out like a, you know, kind of too wacky, like a circus. And it kind of did, but in the best possible way. Man, I'm happy for them. I think this really worked out. I wonder what, you know, the people are saying. The different languages on here, from Brazil, from like Japan. Always great to see teacher and student jamming together. Wow. See, because since they are from the older generation, I wonder what, you know, people that have known them for 50 years, what they think about this video, but I'm also wondering what the current generation, like the teenagers and people in their 20s, would think about this video. It kind of connects the two. So there you have it, guys. This was fun. This was awesome. All right. If you have more suggestions for either of them, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.